Let's see. Kendall, my man, my friend, my
Ew, what's
brother.
up?
How are you doing?
I'm fucking tired. I just worked 7 days straight last week and finally have a day off. So,
Fuck. That sucks. That's a lot of work. Essential
shit
workers out
happens.
here. But yeah, man. I've been out here just working too. So, well, with that little chit chat, because it seems like just both of us have been working, let's get started. Welcome, everybody, to the Disc and Chips podcast. As you have heard, I'm your host, Fred, and to my left or right, depending on where you're watching this, my co host is.
Hey, everybody, Kendall here. What's up? What's going on?
Beautiful. I hope everybody's doing great. Hope everybody's taking care of themselves. Everybody's social distancing, washing your hands, wearing face masks if you can, just keeping safe, playing video games at home. Buying some tech on Amazon or something. Just keeping yourselves all right. Hope everybody's good. But with that, let's start with a little tech show. We took a little break last week. Uh, if you guys didn't catch it, Kendall's been doing some sick streaming over on Twitch on his site. You can look him up as Esper6. What is it, Kendall?
That's for 6476.
There you go. But we'll put those down later so you guys can see it. But yeah, with that, let's start with a little bit of the tech. So, Kendall, you said that got me excited that there's some new headphones coming out.
Yep. Sony is coming out with some new truly wireless headphones, the WF-XB700s, that are completely wire free. Supposed to have 18-hour battery life if you carry the charging case with you, 9 hours per charge. It's completely water resistant for both, splashes and sweat, so IPX4 resistance,
Oh, that's nice.
stable Bluetooth connectivity, wireless assistant or voice assistant compatible, easy
Does it
hands-free
say which
calling.
assistant or is it like just
No,
okay?
just says simple button press will connect you to your smartphone's voice assistant. So I'm assuming,
Like Apple and
just
Google.
basically it's just kind of like a shortcut to launch your phone's own voice
Yeah,
assistant.
that's
So,
pretty cool. Um,
but yep.
how many?
And apparently it is extra bass designed
Ooh.
for deep, punchy sounds. Comes in two colors. It
Uh,
comes in a black or blue.
oh, hey, Kendall Blue, come on.
I know, right? I was actually thinking of getting these because they are also only $130.
Oh, that's not bad. See, uh, I wouldn't be. I'm not opposed to being in the market of new Bluetooth headphones. Now, do they have microphones on them, or is it just strictly?
Nope, it has microphones on them.
Now, depending on how the voice is, because I have the Samsung Galaxy Buds, the first set. I know they came out with like a
Mm-hmm.
second set recently. The first set is complete garbage, I mean it in the nicest way, like garbage for the mic. Audio wise, though, it sounds great. You can hear whatever you need to hear. It's cool, but when it comes down to using it as like actually talking to people, hot garbage. It's so bad, and that's the thing with it. That like what do you like? For me, for a Bluetooth headset, like to be like 100% good. Obviously, the audio function is great. I need it to sound good, but I also want to be able to be heard when I'm calling people.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the issues that I have with this. That like you cannot like I call people and people say I sound like I'm far away. They say that they can barely hear me. I sound muffled. There's like all these kind of issues with it, and I'm not feeling that. So for 130 bucks, now I paid like 100 bucks for mine, and
Yeah.
this was like last year, the year before, maybe last year. I paid like 100 bucks for them. I've used them a lot, and I feel like I've gotten my use out of them, and they still work, so I can still use them. But I'm saying if I can get these for 130 bucks, I can always pass these Bluetooth headphones on to somebody else, my wife, the kids, or somebody to use. I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind picking up a good pair of headphones if the mics are good. That's the one thing. The mics have to be better than what mine are. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'll switch, no problem. Loyalty to one brand? I don't think so. My
Nope, you
loyalty
go
is
where the quality is. and whatever's the better
Yeah,
deal.
exactly. And 130 bucks is pretty good compared to what the new headphones are starting to cost and coming out.
Yeah.
Like closer to the $200 range, and I'm not about that. 130 bucks, I can justify it because if I use them every day, it's like under $1 a day if you use them for the whole year. In 1 year,
Mm-hmm.
they pay themselves off and then some. And I got the kind of job that I can use them while I'm working. I can use one of them. Now, here's the thing: can you have one headphone in, one headphone out, like most? I don't know if they even wrote that there.
Doesn't say on their specifications, but
Because that could be a little bit deal breaker. But I know most headphones nowadays do that, where you can have one in and then one in the case. Because I still need to be able to hear what's going on around me, so that's why I always
yeah.
keep I'll either keep the right one in or the left one in, and the other one's in the case, being charged. So as soon as the other one starts to die, I can just flip them. But still, for working out, they're nice. I'll be honest, Bluetooth have no wires. It's just
Yep, completely wire free. It's just two earbuds. It comes in a chargeable case, and apparently is also quick charge compatible.
oh wow,
10 minutes of charging if you're in a hurry and you just need like a quick charge. You can basically like say you're going to the gym, you're gonna go
yeah,
use them at the gym. So 10-minute drive to the gym,
yeah.
you'll have an hour worth of charge
That's not bad,
from
man.
your
That'll get you through your workout. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then yeah, I mean that's the thing that with those headphones and stuff like that, it's always a thing. You always think like wired headphones are the way to go. That they're not gonna get out of style. But once you get Bluetooth, no wires, just straight Bluetooth headphones, they've got a nice decent charge time that'll last you through your day. Uh, they're just it's incredible to have. And then to top it off, if they have quick charging like what you're talking about, that's pretty
Mm-hmm.
dope. Because then if you can get that charge 10 minutes an hour, that'll get you through a lot of stuff, man. Especially,
Yeah, well,
10 minutes a lot of the time is a little drive from here to there, like you said. That's cool. I like that. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open for those. Do you know when they drop?
apparently they're already available. You can get them at Best Buy. I'm looking at them right now. 129.99, both in black and in blue. But apparently they're currently out of stock. But they will be getting more soon and will ship by Friday, April 24th.
Oh, okay. So then it's
At least here in SoCal. So
so yeah. Still, that's not bad. Hey, you guys hear it? If they're out there, I would really look into them, see what they got. But yeah. So with those headphones and stores, talking about Best Buy, I heard GameStop's gonna close like 300 stores.
yeah,
They're gonna
supposedly,
shut down.
especially with like all the bad PR they've been getting, plus
Oh
getting in
yeah,
trouble with local and federal governments and shit.
yeah.
So,
Their employees aren't happy right now with what they're doing.
mm-hmm.
I mean, let's be real. They don't want to be working. Especially with the coronavirus. But I mean, I don't know what to think. There's not many game stores like GameStop anymore where you can really get those niche games. It's
Yeah,
all online, and I'm not hating online. Like I love online, but there's times where I just want to go in there, pick up the game, and have it that moment instead of waiting for it because things happen. I don't know. Some places snowstorms, bad weather. I mean, what if you don't get your stuff delivered? Sometimes I like to be able to go down, pick up my game, and have it in hand and start playing it right away.
yeah.
So I mean, I wish they would handle stuff better. I wish they do things right. But that sucks to hear that's going to start happening. And then Reggie Fils-Aimé there, I kind of want to see what he does, and who knows, man? Who
Well,
knows?
honestly, it's like right now it's kind of like a bad time for
Yeah, yeah.
any kind of business, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Because with the whole lockdowns everywhere and only keeping things down to essentials. Now, GameStop at one point tried to say they were an essential service.
hey, for us gamers are essential, right?
Yeah, but it's like not really
No,
essential in the sense that it's like
it's not.
you need it to live. I mean, it's a luxury. It's a great luxury
Exactly. It's not. It's
and
not bad. It's
everything.
not.
And plus, even if GameStop were to close
Yeah,
down or whatever,
there's
you
still
could
ways to get
still
it.
get games
Exactly.
digitally or have them shipped. It might
Exactly.
take
I completely
longer,
understand.
but
Yeah. No, no. I completely. I agree with you. I mean, if anything, if anybody out there, if you could support your local small businesses, I mean, that would be cool. Go to a restaurant, pick up, take home. Help out
hmm
some of those places because honestly, who knows where we're going to be at after this? Who knows how long this is going to be? But we just gotta keep on keeping on, and pretty soon we'll be out to the other side.
yeah,
But talking about the other side and keeping on, So I hear that Sony's going to be merging all their companies together, like all
Mm-hmm.
their entertainment, all their electronic stuff together, but they're going to keep the camera section out of it. Now I saw that. Oh my god, was it? I can't remember where I saw it. Oh man, I forgot. Now I should have wrote down the website. But they were talking about how I think this is more like probably sales or some. I'm assuming sales or to keep their numbers good for investors that they're consolidating all their stuff.
Yeah, probably.
But I don't know how that's going to work out or how that's going to look. But what I do know, what's going to look like is a new PlayStation remote.
Oh yeah, that got released today, and
Yeah,
it looks quite interesting, honestly.
it's a little wild. I when I saw it, I go, "This has got to be that ergonomic bullshit thing that everybody says." Where you always go, "Oh no, it's because it's ergonomic. It's supposed to look a certain way."
Yeah,
Um,
honestly, I don't really care as much how my controller looks.
yeah, it's just
I
how
mean,
it
I
feels.
do to an extent because it's like I have multiple controllers. Like this PS4 controller that I have that I use all the damn time
Yeah,
is the special edition one. You know, the clear dark blue or whatever with the gold PlayStation logo on it.
right.
Love this fucking controller. I also have a purple one that's still in the box that I haven't, pulled out
Unpacked.
yet. Yeah, but it's like as long as it feels good and it
Yeah,
works,
right.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I look at it and I go, it looks like a PlayStation remote. Like it still has that look. It's just more sleeker, if I can say that. Like stretched out a little bit weird. It's just a little different. It's not terrible. I'm not gonna like hate on it yet. Obviously I want to see it. I want to feel it in the hand. I want to see what I think about it, and then I'll give it my full thought. It is a little different. I think a lot of us were expecting the PS5 remote to be like PS4, but a little bit different. This looks like a lot different.
Yeah.
But then there's a few cool functions. I mean, it's got a built-in mic.
Yep. It has a built-in microphone. It's gonna have haptic
Yeah.
feedback on the triggers and everything. It's still got the touchpad. The
Mm-hmm.
light bar on the controller has been moved to the sides of the touchpad, so you can actually kind of like see it.
Notice it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like the function of it that it would say like if you were getting hurt, it would change colors to let you warn you about stuff. But then again, it's in the front of the remote where I never see it. So unless I'm playing in the dark,
Yeah.
I can't really tell what's going on.
Also, another thing that I haven't seen people talking about, well, sort of,
Yeah.
people, are just looking at the base image of it and, not like looking at the little minute details or whatever
Mm-hmm.
and thinking that the analog sticks are still the same ones as the PS4, which they're not. If you actually zoom into the picture,
Yeah.
around the edge of the analog sticks is a new rubberized texture to help with grip
Oh,
that
that's cool.
I've noticed. See, here, let me see if I can just kind of
Do a
quick
quick
paste this shit for you so you can get an idea.
of what it is. But okay, here's one thing I'm gonna throw out there. I think it's cool that it's gonna have a mic for people that don't have a mic. Is it gonna be any good?
Honestly, probably not. And then
Yeah,
another thing, it's probably also gonna, shoot up the price of controllers
that's what
also
I
as
was
well.
thinking. That's what I was thinking, and I'm like, do I really want to pay
So,
more? Because like honestly, like I like to play with a headset. I think it's just
mm-hmm,
easier. It's cleaner. I don't hear everybody else. I mean, it's enough that the mics are cleaner too. Because I remember, the PlayStations used to give you that really thin one that you put in your ear and it kind of hung there. That was a kind of
yeah,
nice addition, but it's not that great either, compared to your own headset. Now I know a lot of people can afford it, so this is a nice way of having it. I just have a feeling that you're gonna hear too much stuff because you're gonna be able to hear the same audio that's coming out of the speakers or the TV into the thing as you're talking. Or you're gonna have it closer to your mouth. I don't know. Obviously these are just things that we don't even know yet. I'm
yeah.
just kind of throwing that out there as a thought ahead of time.
But something else we do know is finally it's going to be a Type C controller. So it's going
No
to have
shit,
USB
really?
Type C charging,
You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
at least based on the images.
I hope so. I hope so because I'm gonna be real. Look, I used to really give a big shit. Well, I used to not give a shit about Type C controllers and Type C remotes and Type C anything. I used to be like, I don't care. Micro whatever is fine by me. I don't give a shit about anything. Now, as time's gone on, and I've had more USB-C things, I'm at the point of like, why the fuck isn't everything USB-C now?
Because it's so much easier to just kind of plug it in
Yeah,
because there's that whole USB thing where it's just like, oh yeah, you try plugging it in
yeah.
one way
Eh,
and then it doesn't go in, so
Oh
you
my
flip it
god,
over and you try plugging it in
and it
and it
doesn't go
doesn't
in,
go in again,
and then you
and
flip
then you
it,
look at it and then you had it right the first time and you flip it back around and then it
and it
goes
goes
in.
in. Oh my god, every fucking time, every time. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you don't realize about how easy that stuff is till later, because with USB C, I don't even, I just plug it in every fucking time, like it always goes in, like there's never an issue unless I'm sleepy and I completely miss the port.
Yeah.
But other than that, it always goes in no matter where, how, or what. So I think it's cool. I think it's nice. I'd say they should all have them. But with a remote, I heard a rumor going around. I don't know if it's going to be true. And take this with a grain of salt, all rumor, guys, that the PS5 might not release this year. That they have like a heating issue or something, and they might just go back and fix that before it comes out. So we
See,
might not see.
personally, I think it's just a wild rumor because it's like Sony themselves are still saying that
It's still coming
it's
out.
still coming holiday 2020, but obviously with everything going on, especially with productions being slowed down and delayed
Yeah.
everywhere, what I'm thinking was what is going to happen is it's going to be in a limited supply in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning. So like kind of like how when the Nintendo Switch released, it was
Right.
sold out everywhere for like 6 months and
Yeah.
everything. It's probably going to be something along the lines of that, where
Oh,
it's going to be a super limited stock. It's going to be sold
and
out.
and let me put it to you like this right now. To everybody that's out there, that's like, oh damn, I gotta have a PS5 when it launches. If you pre-order it, fine. If you go pick it up at the stores, fine. Don't go buying it from a reseller for like twice the fucking price. They're gonna come out. They're all gonna come out. The Switches all came out. Everybody was going wild over Switches. You know that you guys start looking on eBay and other places, and all of a sudden the Switches are marked up like crazy. Look, I can understand
Mm-hmm.
being marked up a little bit because of the guy's time that he went to go buy it or did whatever. And if you really gotta have it then and you're gonna buy it, fine. But this ridiculous like double or triple the price of a fucking system that's gonna come. It's gonna come out. Like they're gonna come out. I don't understand. I mean, I get, I don't hate on the people for the hustle for trying to for doing that. Like hell, that they're trying to make money. I don't hate on them for that. But what I do think that you shouldn't do is be the guy that goes and buys it from them. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna happen though. You know that's gonna happen because everybody gotta have that PS5. Hell, I want that PS5.
Hell yeah, I do.
As
I
soon as
want that
pre
PS5.
as soon as pre-orders come up, you damn know I'm gonna pre-order one.
Mm-hmm. I got a lot of rewards points to use on that son bitch. I'm not even gonna lie about that one. I'm gonna be ordering that from Best Buy. I've been saving up them points for years.
I hope they all stay there. Then I'm like,
Oh no, they stay.
nice. Yeah, because that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to. I'm like, oh, I gotta get that one. But you know what's not delayed, Kendall?
What's not delayed? The chicken sandwiches?
The Final Fantasy VII. But chicken sandwiches are good.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII remake finally coming out in
Yes.
just 3 days,
Is it that fast?
or technically 2 days if you want to count midnight release digitally.
Really? That fast?
Mm-hmm.
I heard that you can already. I don't know if it's already, but I heard that you were gonna be able to download stuff ahead of time.
Yep. I believe if you were able to start preloading it like last week,
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe. But yeah, you can digitally preload it already and have it all set up and ready to go as soon as it hits 9 p.m.
Have
West
you
Coast
have
this
you done it?
Thursday. No, I pre-ordered the physical edition.
Physical. Okay, so did I. So that's why I was just gonna. I was trying to throw that out there for everybody that has gotten the digital version. Lucky you. And then you get it. I have heard though that there have been some copies out in the wild,
Yep,
getting it a
more
little early.
specifically in the UK and
Mm-hmm.
Europe and that general area, the street date was broken, by Square Enix, no less. They
Yeah.
were actually shipping out copies from their warehouses early, along with all the other game stores in the area.
Now I do understand why, because of the issues with this pandemic and the things like that. They wanted people to have the games on time, so they did
Mm-hmm.
release them early. And you know what, I can I respect that. Like Square Enix put out, a statement of, hey, don't try to spoil this game for people. And I know you have people out there going like, oh, well, the game's, 20 something years old, 30 years old. Who cares? You already know what happened. You know what? There might be people out there that don't know what happened. Or they might have changed a few things in this remake.
Oh, they've definitely already changed
Well,
things.
yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, you know what I mean? Like, why we gotta gripe on that? So they put out and said, don't spoil it. So don't spoil it. Maybe there's something cool that we just don't know. But other than that, lucky few people that get it early, I guess. I don't know if we're gonna get
Yeah,
it any earlier than what we normally get it.
probably not.
Probably not. I pre-ordered the deluxe edition
Same.
because I want all the fangle dangle things that come with it without the giant statue. I got my buddy. Shout out to my buddy Frank. He went and got the super amazing Final Fantasy statue with it. So he's gonna have a nice cloud statue coming with his game. So jealous, so jealous, but you know, lucky him. And I just know that I'm excited for this game to come out. I've been really
Yeah, I
looking
know,
forward to
right?
play it since I played that demo. Because honestly, if I can be real, like I don't really care too much about the game or about the remake. I mean, I thought it looked nice. I thought it was cool. I thought it was a good concept. I wanted to play it, but I was never really like, oh man, I'm gonna play this game. And then when I played the demo, I was like, yeah, I'm dropping the cash. I don't give a fuck. If I don't
You're
need,
gonna be in for a wild ride on the story. I mean, I don't even know what like little things they've changed in the story or whatever. So I'm sure there's gonna be tons of new shit
yeah,
for me as well. But
yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. Like, but it looks so good. I'm so excited. I hope it looks just as good as the demo was when I'm playing the real game.
mm,
And you know what? I'm just gonna go incognito on my PS4 because the homies hit you up. They'll be like, "Hey, let's go play this, or let's go play that, or let's go, this or that game," and I'm just gonna be like, "Nah, it's cool. You're not gonna see me for about a week or whatever, however long it takes me to beat that game. I'll come. People are gonna be like, Fred, why aren't you on your PlayStation? I'm gonna be like, what are you talking about? I've been on in secret ninja mode the whole time.
right?
Yeah, and then eventually I'll come out of this cocoon and I'll be like, all right, out of my cave and be like, all right, guys, I'm back. It was a good game, but
Yep, good game.
we'll probably break it down. You know what? Maybe we could do it on Cringe or Binge and we'll break down the first game, especially because
All
we don't
right.
have it. If everybody's down for that, if anybody else,
Or we can do it based on like chapters because it's like split up into chapters or whatever. Like in the game,
yeah,
we could do it chapter by
yeah.
chapter.
Or we could do it here on Distant Chips and just do a whole breakdown of the game.
That too.
It's a tech one. We'll figure it out, guys. But I mean, if you guys are into it, why not? Why not do that? At least it'll be something. Oh, hey, look, he's in the background. Um, but yeah, I just know I'm excited for that game, and I can't wait for it. And talking about other games that people play that are excited for. So have you heard that? Apparently, Nintendo. I think it was Eurogamer, and came out with something a week ago, 2 weeks ago. That said that Nintendo is going to remaster Super Mario Brothers 64 or Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy, all for the Switch.
Yeah,
What do you
and
think?
well, it's apparently a part of the franchise's 35th
35, yeah.
birthday celebration. So, but honestly, it'd be great to be able to like because Super Mario Galaxy was what on the Wii,
I believe so.
and then Super Mario Sunshine was on the GameCube, which I
Yeah.
didn't end up playing either of those. So I think it'd be great to actually like have a way to go back
Yeah.
and
And
play like
then
some of the
Super Mario
classics.
64 was maybe on the 64, I
No,
think.
I think it was on the 66, the
Oh,
Nintendo
okay. Yeah.
66.
Okay. Okay, yes. That makes sense. I know, all those games were fun. I think it'd be cool to play them on the Switch. You think you're going to get Mario 64 speedruns on the Switch?
Oh fuck no, I'm not speedrunning that shit. Oh no, god no. Like, have you seen some of the shit that you have to do in order to fucking speedrun that game?
Yeah, I've seen
I think
it.
I think world record is like 8 minutes right now.
Oh, God.
Of course, I think that was also a tool assisted speedrun, but I'm just like,
Speedrun nonetheless. But yeah, those are the things coming out. And then I heard a rumor of that there might be a Paper Mario 2 coming out for the Switch.
okay, yeah, 6 minutes 36 seconds
Woo!
is the Super Mario 64 0-star speedrun world record.
Uh, I
No,
wonder if you'll still be able to do the same stuff that you did on those on the
probably
Switch
not. They'll
version.
probably patch some of the
Yeah,
stuff out, or fix a lot of the things,
that's what I
and
was
you
thinking.
maybe add some new shit, like maybe some new hidden levels and Easter eggs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But no,
No, I don't think so either.
just no.
But it's cool that it's coming out, and I'm kind of excited with it.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be fun to play all of them. A little bit of nostalgia run, and some of the games I haven't played to be able to play them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's cool. Waste a little bit of time. But with that, I want to talk a little bit about a fun game that I've been playing, Kendall.
All right. What have you been playing?
Call of Duty Warzone. Right? I
Oh,
really,
you been playing that too, huh?
yeah, I'm really into it. Season 2 ends tonight, I believe.
Wait, does it end tonight?
It ends tonight, I believe, April 7th. Because April 8th is going to bring Season 3 in. Now, Kendall, when you played Call of Duty, did you play the story mode?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you remember Alex, the one American guy that you play that at the end you blow up in the building?
Mm-hmm.
Remember how you think he dies?
He's back as a zombie,
No, he's back, but he's missing one leg.
so he's Nemesis.
Sure. Yes. No, but yeah, he comes back. He comes back as a character you can pick, but he is missing a leg. So he's got a prosthetic leg, and you can play him. It's cool. You also get an Asian guy named Ronin and a female. I'm not exactly sure what she is, but it's a female. So you have those three as new characters. You're gonna have new
Mm-hmm.
maps for multiplayer, and then you get quads in Warzone.
So you can run around with a group of 4.
And I was really hoping that was going to be because I had heard rumors when the Warzone was first going to come out that was
Yeah.
something they were going to have, and I got really excited and hoped that was what was gonna come to fruition. But we only got like what single and the team of 3.
Yep.
Not that I don't like that kind of stuff, but quads really sounded cool to me. Like I got really excited for that. I really wanted a team of 4. I think that's a nice enough group that you can have a couple friends jump in a game every time.
Yep.
Nobody feels left out. But
Everyone's gonna feel left out. I need a crew of like 300.
I know, right? I need a crew of 10. Can we do that?
Nah, 300. Let's do 300.
Let's do 300 Spartan soldiers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's cool. I'm down with it. I've been looking forward to it. I'm hoping that it's gonna be as good and as smooth as it's been going. Warzone is just my jam right now. I was able to get in the battle pass to level 100 last time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for this last season, first time. The first season I didn't get to 100. I think I made it to like 70 something. This time I made it all the way to 100, so I'm down with that. I'm just like, fuck yeah, dude, let's do this.
Damn.
I know it's crazy, but I mean, what can I say? I'm just excited for season 3. Let's see what they do. I'm still trying to get that first place in Warzone. I think I've gotten second place a few times. Still haven't hit that first. Almost there. Almost there.
Yeah, I know, right?
I got a couple buddies, and we're missing here and there, but we're almost there. We're getting our kinks out. I think maybe with a 4th player, we'll finally get all that stuff fixed out and be all right.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, I hope so. But yeah. With that, Kendall, there's a few games that released this week that you've been playing. So let's do the Kendall corner where we let you speak on what are the new games that came out recently.
Well, in terms of things that came out recently, that would be Resident Evil 3 in both and Persona 5 Royal, which I have been spending a crazy amount of time on both, more so Persona 5 than RE3, but God, there's just so much new
In
shit.
Persona, really?
Mm-hmm.
So for a guy that played it already like me, would you recommend me getting Persona again?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely, hands down, totally worth it. There's new confidants. There's new personas. Personas have like personalities. Plus, there's also new trait. Like, and they also have like traits, kind of like how in Pokemon, you know, how like they have like they have like intimidate trait, so
Mm-hmm.
when they get sent out or whatever they lower the attack of the other Pokemon or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, personas now have traits of their own, like electric bloodline, which will reduce the SP cost of any electric skills or whatever by half or 25%, or will increase the chance of causing
Mm-hmm.
ailments, or just whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they're I'm pretty sure I haven't discovered all the or different traits yet,
Mm-hmm.
because there's just so many. Plus, you know, the DLC that came with, you know, the base game, the legacy DLC, and those personas. So if you never bought the DLC from the first one, you also get to now mess with the personas that you weren't able to the last time
Oh wow.
and everything. So it's just like, and there's just so much shit. Plus, in palaces, they're slightly redesigned for because of the new grappling hook
Mm-hmm.
mechanic. So there's new ways to like traverse and different puzzles and everything like that. There's new collectibles called will seeds in every palace, where there's 3 of them in each palace, and when you collect them all, they become an accessory.
Oh, okay.
There's changes to the ever sprawling mementos version, which is where the palace of the public
Mm-hmm.
and everything, where you go down in the subways and you go down like multiple floors and it's like never ending. Well, now there's stamp cards where you can collect stamps and then you take it to a new character and then you can turn in those stamp points for increased XP in mementos, increased items, or increased money.
Oh wow. Okay.
And that saves. So eventually, it's like when you collect all the stamps or whatever, you get like 200% experience, 200% money, and you get like a crap ton more items. Like right now, I'm not even maxed out, and I think I'm getting like 7 items per like little node thing that I pick up.
Damn.
So I'm getting a shit ton of
That's
items or
cool.
whatever. And it's just there's so much new shit.
That sounds fun. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to. You sold me. I think I'm gonna have to pick it up. It's a lot of games though
Oh,
right now.
and the new soundtrack is fucking amazing,
Is it really?
mind you. I love it. Colors flying high.
Now, have you finished it yet, or like
No,
halfway, or what do you think you're at right now?
I'm 55 hours in.
Oof.
I still have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the extra, about 5 more palaces, I think.
Damn. 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 Now, are you gonna you? I know you were streaming this game. Are you gonna continue streaming it at some point, or is it just gonna be now in the back burner because of this other game that we're gonna talk about?
For streaming, probably just gonna be on back burner because I like taking my time with it and
Mm-hmm.
everything. And if I were to just leave it for streaming or whatever, because you know having to go to work and
Right.
everything,
Right. Right.
it would only leave me like a few hours a day at most or whatever
Yeah.
to play it, and I just want to
Really grind it.
play
Yeah. So
and
talk.
enjoy it.
So talking about streaming, I did see you were streaming Resident Evil 3, right?
Yep.
What do you think of that
Get,
remake?
get. I mean, it definitely feels a lot shorter than the
Mm-hmm.
RE2 remake, but it's still, in my opinion, a great game.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a lot of fun. There's still, you know, shit to try out
Right.
and to discover, and then there's new puzzles. They seem to have cut out like some of the content from the original RE3 Nemesis, like the whole clock tower bit
Mm.
for one. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah, you know what?
Kind of made it a
It's
tighter game.
great. I mean, the story, like, they really just kind of like fucking drop you into that shit
Oh, okay.
right from the get go. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's action packed. The story is great still. It's still a lot of fun to play. It looks amazing, just like RE2 remake was. The only problem is compared to RE2 remake, where you had Leon and Claire as like separate storylines, and
Yeah.
say they were both 4 hours apiece. This one mixes Jill and Carlos into one,
It's like 1 4 hour story.
so it's one like for me, my first playthrough took me about what 4 hours and 45 minutes, just under 5 hours
Mm-hmm.
on the first one.
And that's going through both characters. I mean, both because they, like you said, you use them both. So that's kind of playing the whole thing with everybody, right?
Yeah. Now they kind of made up for it in different ways, where it's like they added two new difficulties after hardcore,
Oh, okay.
um, which are really fucking hard. If you try playing it legit, if you just unlock the infinite rocket launcher, everything just basically becomes a breeze.
Yeah.
So,
And you've been doing
but
speedruns with this game, right?
yep, I've been just doing a standard new game, no shop items. Current PB was the last time I streamed, which was what, hour 9 minutes and 39 seconds.
Something like that.
And last I checked, the world record was 52 minutes and 52 seconds. So I still got a little bit of time to cut down.
You think you can?
Just need to get into the habit of being able to dodge everything.
Because I know you did Resident Evil 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got on the board, right, for a little bit.
Yep, I was in the top 10 for a little bit before everyone started getting sub 1 hours and everything. So, and then I ended up falling off of the speedrun wagon at that point. I was just like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
So,
You're gonna try to do this when I get on the board again, at least for a little bit.
yep.
Nice, nice.
At least before FF7 remake, I might just go absolutely apeshit crazy on
Go ham.
FF7
Yeah,
when that comes out. So,
that makes sense. I mean, it's gonna be one of those that we're gonna want to play. But with that, Kendall, do you have anything else you want to add?
the only other thing is for those who don't know and are huge RPG fans and JRPG fans, Trails of Cold Steel 4 English is currently in the works and was announced to be coming out fall of this year. So if that's one of the ones you've been waiting for, like me, that's going to be coming out fall this year to finish the arc of Trails of Cold Steel.
Nice.
And just can't
Now,
wait.
there's not gonna be any delays on that, though, is there, or anything like that so far?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's not going to be because they literally just announced it
Oh, okay.
last week.
Oh, nice then. Okay.
And it was pretty much being, hey, English edition's coming. Here's the collector's edition that you can pre-order, which I did,
Oh,
up on the website. And then it's coming out fall 2020.
Cool, cool, cool. All right. Well, with that, I just want to say, you can find us on YouTube, on Twitch, on iTunes, Google Podcasts, on anything like that. You can find us on Dis and Chips. You can also find our other podcast, Cringe or Binge, that we do here. We're going to try to bring you more podcasts with different people and different things. We really appreciate you guys listening to us. I know Kendall is streaming, is speedrunning right now before he was doing Persona 5. Before that, he was doing, was it Neo?
Yep. Neo 2.
Neo 2. So he's got an eclectic set of games out there. He's really fun. He's really entertaining to watch. If you enjoy him here on the podcast, you're going to enjoy him on his streams. Kendall, what's your stream?
Twitch.tv/Esper6476.
Check him out. It's really fun. Also, another buddy co-host soon, hopefully, with his own. He's been talking about maybe doing another podcast. We got a Frozen Hoodie who streams. So, you can catch him on our website with those streams later on too. Because we host them, but you can find them there. With that, I just want to say thank you to everybody that listens. We really appreciate it. As always, we hope you're enjoying it. If you guys have anything you want to change or anything you guys want to talk about, or any tips or anything you want to throw at us, go ahead and email us at losmuchachosmedia@gmail.com. Check us out on Instagram at losmuchachosmedia. You can find us on Twitter at Los Muchachos Inc. and on Twitch, Los Muchachos Media. And I just want to say thank you. And later, Kendall, anything you want to say before?
Nope, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any info, just go ahead and share it to us on any of our social media, and we'll take a look at it and try to work it in.
Cool, cool. All right then. Well, later, everybody.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.